It's March Madness, and this week we're doing a deep dive into the real estate numbers of West Oahu and Ko'olina. What's happening? I'm Hal.
I'm Amy.
Aloha and welcome to this week's Hawaii Real Estate Roundup here at Hawaii Property Advisors. How you doing, Amy?
I'm doing well, Hal. How are you?
I'm doing good. It is St. Patty's Day tomorrow. Can you believe that?
I can't believe that.
We should make our blue logo green for the day. What do you think?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Like they do in the Chicago River. They make the whole river green. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get our social media expert on that, right?
Perfect.
Well, very cool. Well, this week for our viewers, what we decided to do is a look at the statistics. Now, for those of you that may not know, Amy is our Ko'olina specialist here with Hawaii Property Advisors. She lives, owns, breathes, eats, sleeps Ko'olina, which in my opinion is literally one of the finest neighborhoods after Hawaii Lower Ridge. I will just tell you, that's my favorite. But Ko'olina is literally one of the finest neighborhoods on Oahu. You know, and Hawaii Lower Ridge is actually for the mountains. Ko'olina is for the ocean. So for those of you that like oceanfront living or, resort style living, Ko'olina is where it's at. And Amy and I were talking right before we went on here, and we decided we're going to do kind of a deep dive, kind of like a nerdy, put up your glasses and, do a deep dive into the numbers on the Hawaii real estate in Ko'olina specifically. So how does that sound, Amy? Good? Right on. Well, very cool. By the way, have I told you how happy I am that you're on our team now?
Oh, you have, but thank you again.
Well, I can't.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, it's always awesome having you on our team. So, well, let's dig right in and let me see. What am I doing here? There we go. Awesome. All right. So, looking at some numbers, this is the average. Excuse me. This is our median sale price. And now, what we're going to do, real quick, for those of you just watching this video, we're going to go through the stats. Going to kind of cruise through them about 5 to 7 minutes here on the front side. And then after this, we're going to get into our Hawaii Real Estate Roundup, which if you haven't seen the show before, what we do is we kind of review the high, the median, and the low of all the properties that are out new in the market here. And over time, if you watch our show, you get a kind of a chance to see where sort of the high price are and where the low prices are. Really helps you get a good sense of what the market's doing. So that's what we'll do after we do the deep dive for this on our stats. So real quick, what are we looking at here? This is a 10-year data point of the entire MLS, which is right here in the blue number. Ko'olina, which is the gray line, and then Kapolei, which is a West Oahu community, which Ko'olina technically is inside of, it's in the zip code of Kapolei, but Ko'olina is sort of classified as its own little resort area. And we're looking at the sale price. So median sale price, I always love to point out the difference between median and average. Amy, what can you tell us about the difference between median sale price and average sale price? Do you remember?
So the median sales price is when you take all the aggregate numbers and you take the middle number right down the middle, and then the average is when you split it the other way. So.
Right. And so many times with real estate data, we always see people put the median number out, which is okay, but I feel like average is a little better, from a pricing standpoint. So anyway, but median is for the month of February, 1.4 million was the median sale price in Ko'olina. Compare that was single families and condos all combined together. You know what? Let's do real quick. Let's pull the condo numbers out of there and see what the single family numbers look like. So the median sale price in Ko'olina was 2.625. So, for single families though, there was probably only one, if I had to guess, there was probably only one single family at that. Yeah.
That's just taking in the Kai estates.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're going to see a higher price point here because of the beach villas that are on the water, and they're the short-term rentals that we've talked about.
Yep.
So that's definitely going to play a factor when we're looking at the stats.
Let's pull the single families out and do condos only. and see what that looks like. So what condos, 1.4625 was the median in February and for Ko'olina. And then for the rest of the MLS, for condos only, the median was 485, and in couple A it was 430. So now let's do what I like to do, which is go to the average. So the average is always, in my opinion, tells a little bit better of a story. It's a little bit of a, obviously there's just not a lot of inventory trading right now in Ko'olina. And so, this one, if we look at the average sale price for condos and single families, sorry, let me put them together. The average sale price was 1.462. If we take the condos out of that number, the average sale price was still the median. So it was pretty much the same exact. There was only one closing in single family. So, but big picture is obviously Ko'olina is a little higher than the rest. New listings. This is a very important one because inventory. If you don't have inventory, you can't sell real estate. And in overall, so Ko'olina had 5 new listings. Kapolei only had 2 new listings in February. That's real
for condos.
No, that's both single family.
Okay, yeah, that's
very. I almost wonder if the data is wrong because that seems really low.
That sounds low to me.
We just did Kapolei as a city. Let's see if we add. Let's see here. Oops.
The Ko'olina number definitely looks correct, though.
Yeah, I mean, Kapolei. No, I don't know. I mean, this is just all the.
Oh yeah, they
want all the individual neighborhoods, but generally, it's going to be. We're just going to pull that out of there, but I don't know. I don't know if that number is completely correct, but the entire MLS had 784 come live in February. Overall listings that are active, 1,938. Ko'olina had 19, which I think that number is correct, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, and just Kapolei. You know what I think it is, Amy? I think whenever they put the Kapolei number, they're only talking about homes that are not in, that they haven't put in a specific neighborhood, if I had to guess. I could be wrong. Yeah, because there's no way there's only one home listed.
Yeah. No,
it's just not. I know for a fact
it's a large zip code, so I doubt it.
My neighborhood alone. Yeah, exactly. My neighborhood alone has. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's see. Oh, there we go. You know what? That's better. That's probably a better number. So 96707. There we go.
There we go.
72. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay.
Yeah,
that's better. So somehow, let's pull this out. We'll just put the entire zip code in there. So the yellow number, we had 72 overall listings. Ko'olina had 19. The entire MLS had 1,938. Pending sales, the entire MLS had 658 in February. Ko'olina had 4, and Kapolei had 36.
Right.
Let's see what the closed numbers were like. 530 in the entire MLS, 2 in Ko'olina, 33 in Kapolei. Now, this is the number that I'm really interested in seeing, which is the days on market. And the days on market, you can see they're starting to climb. So this big spike here was obviously right in the pandemic. Ko'olina, everybody stopped doing everything pretty much. And although that's February, it's kind of interesting. March was like 127 days. Average days on market during the start of the pandemic. But right here, you can see everything's sort of starting to creep up. In fact, let me change this 10-year data number to 3 years, which gives us a little better picture. And so you can see, like, basically, aside from the early season of 21, we're pretty much at our highest number in the last 2 years. So that's interesting to me. Average days on market. Let's see how that compares with the single families only. Single family home for February was, per the MLS, was 50.
Yeah.
For the average, and Kapolei was 42. It's interesting because there's not any Ko'olina data on this one either. Yeah. That's one of the things about statistics is that, and especially these data sites, like this is InfoSparks, it doesn't always have, right? Sometimes it just leaves data out. So you always got to be careful. You got to make sure you got good numbers before you actually can take them to the bank. But it does give us kind of an overall picture on stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're definitely seeing a trend of normalization in the market. So
yeah, I mean, look at here. You can see 50 days in February in the entire MLS, down to where were we at? The low was 18 days in June of last year. So 6 years or 6 months, you've gone from 18 up to 50. So, for those sellers out there it's important that you have that right expectation in your mind. The market has changed. Gone are the days or the season or the time when, you put your home on the MLS and boom, it sells in 7 days
with 15 offers. It's just a different market, and I don't. And it's something that we really haven't seen in our current time, and so I think it's important for us to look at these statistics, because although the difference between 18 to 50 days could seem not that significant to some people, it is significant because we are seeing the market normalize, which is good news for people that are wanting to enter the market and purchase homes too.
Sure. And for those sellers, 50 days, that's another mortgage payment. You know what I mean?
That's it's not a year or 8 months or something like that. So.
Yeah, exactly. But no, that's a good point, is that it's just changed sort of back to sort of a normal, back in pre-pandemic days, it was 44, 47 in 2019, so we are seeing a little bit of a slowdown. I think there's some economic headwinds that are contributing to that, and I think we're going to see a little bit of that continue in the near term, but it's nothing to freak out about. But the important thing is that if you're selling your home here in the first half of 2023, you need to sort of have that expectation that it's not, the odds are it's not going to sell right away. But that's where it's important to have a really good real estate team like us at Hawaii Property Advisors, who has a 19-point marketing plan. We're going to go through digital marketing, postcard marketing, online marketing. We're doing mass media. We've got a lot of approaches, and that's really what you should be looking for when you're looking for someone to list your home. But sorry, shameless plug there for the so that's kind of the days on market. Let's take a look at months supply. This one is an interesting number. Month supply. You can see it actually sort of peaked in November. I don't know if you remember back, Amy, but July, actually March and April of last year is really when the grumbling started on the rising of the interest rates. Prior to that, people were doing 2%, low 3% interest rates, and buyers that bought during that time, they may have overpaid a little bit on the overall value of their house, but if they locked in a 30-year fixed, they're good. They're good. But what's really like the really unicorn buyers are the ones that bought like in 2018 with like a 2000 or a 2.0 or 2.5 or 2.75 interest rate. And now they've got all this equity that's grown. Some of the buyers from last year are starting to sweat a little bit, but you got to remember real estate is a long play. It's not a overnight. You're just because we saw this huge groundswell of equity in the last, the last year of 2021 or 2022, doesn't mean that we're not going to continue to see those rises. In fact, we go back to the sale price, right? And let's normalize this out 10 years. And I mean, your average sale price in, 10 years ago was $653. Now 10 years later, it's 1.3. You know what I mean? Right. So it's a long game. It's just a long game. That's the thing folks have to remember.
Exactly. Yeah. If you take all the little tiny dips that you see, if you draw a straight line, I mean, everything's going up. So it's not, you just have, like, to your point, it's a long game and just have to go with the peaks and valleys a little bit.
Hawaii is also a really unique market, in my opinion, when you look at it this way. And again, I'll just take Ko'olina out of here. Well, I don't want to take it out, but if you just look at the blue number, that's sort of the overall market for Oahu. And I mean, you can see I mean, down here you're below $1 million. Over here you're almost to 2 million, or well,
Right.
almost to 1.5. Excuse me.
Right.
So I mean, that's a 100% increase in 10 years.
Right.
Hawaii is unlike any other market I would postulate in the world, because we have so many different factors, from a demand standpoint, from a limitation of inventory standpoint.
Right.
Those are two big things. There's buyers in Australia, in Japan, in China. I mean, in U.S. mainland, there's all these, Canada, South America. We have all these sources of demand, whereas somewhere like Nevada or Arizona or something like that, typically the only demand you're going to have for there is just the surrounding mainland area.
Residential living, right? So no,
Yeah.
it's a good point, and it's always going to be a destination, and it's a unique location.
Yeah. So. Yeah, exactly. So that's why, in my opinion, owning property in Hawaii is never a bad thing. No. Never a bad thing. All right. Well, let's see where else we are going to go here. And I think that's good for the stats. I don't want to bore our
Of course not.
Our two viewers too much. All right. Well, what do you say we jump into the real estate roundup?
Yeah, that's great.
All right. So this is actually the first one that you've actually done, I think, with me today, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we did, but when we did our deep dive into Colina, but yeah, this is the first time we've done this.
First one we've actually walked through it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's take a look. So, like I said, if you've not watched one of these before, the real estate roundup, we go through the high, the median, and the low. And if you watch this over time, you're going to find that you can get a really good sense of what's really happening in the marketplace. So, first one out of the gate, we've got a $2.8 million 4-bedroom, 4-bath. This is in basically East Oahu. Oh wait, what do we have here?
In Hawaii, yeah.
Is this this is going to be a. So this is kind of a plan for a spec house. Okay, so this is not. This is a build. A new CPR in Hahaione. The Hahaione is sort of between Ainahaina and Hawaii Kai.
Right.
Interesting. Let's see what we got here. So there's Hawaii Kai. There's Ainahaina. Hahaione is this valley right here. It's interesting. Somebody's CPR'd this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did it say they had already demolished the previous structure, or?
Projected pouring slab in March of 20, completion in June of July. Buy it now before it's built. Ocean Mountain views. First level portion will include a wet bar separated from main structure by one door. Landscaped and fenced. Here's a chance to pick your cabinets. Okay, so it's a builder. It's a builder that's sort of doing a pre-sale on this particular deal. So, but it doesn't have beautiful color renderings. So I don't know if that was the first one. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to this one. Has got to be here. This one is in Wailua, up on the North Shore. Yeah. 67033 Naluahi Street. Let's take a gander. Listed at 1.65. Listed by Patrick Longley from EXP. Congratulations, Patrick, on your new Wailua listing. Let's take a peek. That's interesting. It looks like it's got a combination of shingle and metal roof.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Oh, wait, unless that's not the solar roof, is it? All right.
Ooh,
nice
ceilings.
Open floor plan with those nice vaulted ceilings. Mm-hmm. What do you think about the ceilings painted white like that when they're vaulted?
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it makes it more open and airy, and yeah, I love that look a lot. Nice. I think it's very Hawaii.
Yeah. I one of the things I've seen in sometimes is that they'll put the beams. This one doesn't have beams. Sometimes they'll have like more cross beams in it. Right. And if they'll leave the beams the natural color and paint everything white, that's another look that I kind of like. I don't know. It's
no, I like that too.
Yeah, it's kind of like a newer one. This one's got some green cabinets, looks like some quartz countertops, got a nice breakfast nook there or bar.
Yeah, that color cabinetry has been kind of a trend probably the last 3 years or so. And it'll be interesting to see if it stays. I mean, I think it's pretty.
Yeah.
It adds some charm for sure.
Yep, definitely adds character, and it's a bold choice. You know,
It
you don't
is.
see a lot of people that do this, you know, colored cabinetry. Oftentimes you'll just have like the wood color or the white, you know. So it's
Right.
good to see this one. And it's nice they've got is it a glass front fridge or is that I think this is
Looks
a
like
wine.
it.
Is this a
Yeah,
wine cooler here? It's hard to
at least a
tell.
wine rack. I can't tell.
Yeah, maybe that's a wine rack. Maybe this is a wine. Yeah, I think that might be a wine cooler. Yeah. But gas appliances there. Is
Yeah,
that?
it's a really nice looking.
Yeah, it is.
Looks like that's the towel. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Like
the
that
fridge.
flooring. Look at the light treatments.
Mm-hmm. These people have my style, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is an Amy Goucher house.
It is.
And now they've not painted the beams or the out here. And yeah, you know what? It's so true because like if you compare this to the inside where it's not, I guarantee you this is what it looked like before. So when they painted it white, it really opened it up and made it a lot more airy.
Yes.
Like you're saying, you know.
And put that recessed lighting in, I'm sure. Since it was built in 1940, I think it said. So I'm sure they've added.
Yeah. Yeah, that LED recessed lighting is nice, is clutch.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got a little hangout area back here. I like that furniture. That's nice. That's like I don't know if that's teak or if that's stained. It looks like it might be some stained pine or something like that, but I still like that design. You know, it's like that sort of like shiplap feel to it.
For sure.
That's pretty cool. I like that piece. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
I wonder where they got that.
I don't know. It looks like maybe Tommy Bahama or something like that.
Yeah, it does. It does look like a Tommy Bahama like waiting area or something, right? Or like a lounge. Sure. Yeah.
Take a nap on that couch.
I know, right? All right.
More shiplap.
Yeah. Got the oh, that's cool. I wonder what that oh, that's a TV. Okay. So that's a TV with a
they teased you with the
yeah. Yeah. But that's cool. Is this like the sort of living area / office area kind of thing? I like that green. Yeah. That's a nice. And is that like a sort of an aqua? That's an interesting combo.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. Does it look like I wonder if it's the same color, just the lighting maybe is changing it?
You think?
It'd be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell because it looks almost like there's a little bit of a teal on the left and then the green on the right.
It does.
But what I love is the mahogany wood. It acts as a very like classy interruption.
Yeah, it neutralizes it for sure.
Yeah, because put them next to each other, it would clash.
Yeah, for sure. And then they added the wainscoting around the border of that exterior wall there. So yeah, it's nice.
The what coating?
That wainscoting that they did halfway up the wall on that back wall there.
Yeah. Is that what that's called?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is wainscoting? Educate me.
So wainscoting is when you take, so you see how they have that shiplap that goes halfway up the wall and then do that border across. It's called wainscoting. You can do it different ways. It doesn't have to be shiplap. It can be like other designs, but that's essentially what it is.
A wainscoting. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. A little more green. Is that the same color green? No, that's a deeper green.
Yeah, they must have just taken a couple, like a palette of different greens and decide to integrate them all into the home. So
yeah, nice. And it touches off that pine flooring nicely.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. A nice, well done bathroom with a full tub.
It's beautiful.
And it's probably a stand-up shower over here with some subway tiles. There we go. They got they even have a handheld shower. Nice. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. A nice soaker there.
Yeah.
It's like a kid's room or a guest room. And this, again, keeping in line with the shades, this green is a little, it's a little lighter green as well. So cool.
It's a beautiful home.
It is. It really is. And there we are, the exterior, a little bit of a yard. Got a swing set. I love swing sets and a trampoline. I love trampolines too. Although, like they need to move the trampoline over here so the kids can jump off of the, That's what I did when I was.
Child in you, Hal.
I know. That's what I did when I was a kid. Literally, we used to.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
Yeah, we used to put it up.
As a mom, I'm thinking me to put the trampoline in the ground.
Yeah. What's funny is my dad actually set it up for us that way. Like he literally, like we were like working on a deck on the back of our house, or a patio, like an enclosed patio on the back of our house. Right. And so like he had his ladder, and so he just let us climb up there, and we would jump down onto the trampoline. It was awesome.
That's so funny.
I think my mom was at work or something. I don't know.
I'm sure. Yes. And then he scooted it back before she got home.
Yeah. So cool.
That's funny.
So there we go. That's the backside of Kind of Point there in Wailua there on the North Shore. So that's nice. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, cool. So that's the top of the stack. 1.65 million in Wailua, 67033 Naluahi Street. So perfecto. All right. Well, what do you think we should go for the middle of the stack? It looks like it's actually going to be right here in Makakilo.
Let's do Makakilo.
Let's do it. Awesome. Okay. So this one is 92527 Waokele Street. 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, listed at 1.299, 2,047 square feet, and 10,000 square foot lot. So this has a nice big lot. I think I know where this is. So brought to us by Shannon Severance with Remax. Congratulations, Shannon. Welcome to this stunning 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom in highly desired Kahivelo. That's right. Kahivelo is on the lower side of Makakilo, so you don't have to drive way up to the high parts of Makakilo. The stunning single-family home sits on over 10,300 square foot lot, which is huge for Kahivelo. Immerse yourself in Hawaii's best indoor living, views, breeze, quiet, and highly desired location. Large open floor plan, ideal for multifamily. Downstairs, you'll find a large living room, laundry, half bath, and bonus room for study, office, or kids' room. The open kitchen has stainless steel. Does that mean they're stolen? Appliances, large pantry, great storage and countertop space, formal dining areas, and amazing natural lighting from the large sliding doors open to the tranquil backyard. Upstairs, you'll find the primary suite along with 3 bedrooms, a loft, and 2 bathrooms, large walk-in closet, and private bath in the primary. Pride of ownership shows in this home. Keep the inside cool with a brand new Train air conditioning and plantation shutters. Refurbished solar, hot water, owned 18 PV panels, new exterior paint, new carpet upstairs, smart LED lighting, smart thermostat, smart sprinkler. Wow. Smart. New. Awesome. And it's got a nice big yard, and it's not too high on the hill. So there it is. 2 bedrooms. What's that?
Nice long driveway too for extra parking.
Yeah, that's just true. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, that is a good point. We're all
fighting for parking space out here in Hawaii.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. So it looks like they got some nice hardwood floors. Got this little arch area there. That's one of the things that Kahivelo and sort of D.R. Horton did. There's a lot of these houses in Kapolei that have this little space there. I'm not that hot on it, honestly. It's kind of like that. I don't know. What do you think about that column?
So is that structural, or is that just to make that little office space?
I would be surprised if it was structural, because the A-frames, the trusses, it should not. Yeah, it shouldn't. It should not need
that. Yeah, I would blow it out unless I needed the flex space, but it could make for a good little like area for and
kind of like a sitting area kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things. But I mean, it is what it is. But you see it. I see it a lot. You see it in a lot of these houses in Kapolei Knolls, in the golf court, Kapolei golf course communities. This one is Kapolei. This one's across the street from Kapolei Knolls. But I mean, it's a nice touch. It's just I don't know.
I can see how they're trying to add character, but it's not going to be relevant to everybody. Like I prefer straight lines versus curved lines. So it's just going to be to everyone's taste. Right. And it's not like it's, it's just a way to add character, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It was sort of exactly. Just sort of the developer's way, but yeah, nothing wrong with it by any stretch.
No.
But cool. Look at the kitchen. Here's nice little breakfast nook there. You got a little outdoor space to the left. Looks like some fresh stainless steel appliances there. You've got a lanai from what looks like the master bedroom. Nice big open space in the master bedroom there. Which is good.
It's nice.
Yeah. Got a walk-in closet, looks like. Dual vanities.
Nice. A must.
Yes, exactly. Views of the ocean, and on a clear day, looks like, depending, let's see what direction this is facing. Yeah, this is the Walmart here. So you're facing east, so you're going to see Diamond Head on a clear day from up here.
Beautiful.
Which is
maybe
nice.
At night too. Yeah, see some lights.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, you definitely see some fireworks from up here.
I was just thinking that it's a good fireworks spot right there.
Right. Yeah, that's actually perfect for that. So got another bedroom, another bedroom. So it's 4 bedrooms, which is nice. Got a little game area or sitting area up at the top of the stairs. Probably a good spot for the hangout spot for the kiddos outside of their rooms. And then you got a nice little, and this is kind of up on the terrace. You can see these from H1 whenever you're coming west. You can see these up on the right-hand side as you're coming into Kapolei. So
yeah, absolutely. No, it's a nice space for sure.
Yeah. And then they've got the rock wall on the right there. And
it's kind of nice because the house next to it is up higher than them.
Yeah.
So just for privacy purposes, that is nice.
Yeah, exactly. And that's and then you can see it on the right too. You're kind of up above the one next to you. That's another kind of nice feature of this street in Kahivelo is, you're kind of not like you're close, but not on top of each other. And it sort of has that private vibe to it, which is cool.
Right.
There we go. The overhead. I would be interested in
pool.
Oh yeah, your neighbor's got a sweet pool over there. Yeah. I would be interested to see how far down the property line goes too. It looks like they might actually have a little bit outside of their terrace.
Probably. Yeah.
Because some of those, let's see.
I wonder if it's because of the grading, If
it does. And you can see these guys have a stairway. Their neighbors have a stairway. They didn't do a stairway, I don't think. Unless I don't think that's their stairway. It's kind of hard to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this looks like that's their neighbor's stairwell. Interesting. But the nice thing is that's all. Look at the neighbor there. Look at that.
Wow.
It really expanded it out. Was this the one that had the 10,000 square foot lot?
Yes.
Yeah. So that goes probably back pretty far.
Probably to that, those shrubs right there.
Yeah, maybe even farther actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, because some of those ones, I mean, it's just not really, they haven't really used it, but maybe. But and this is the one that's there's somebody over here who's got a flagpole. You seen that guy
with the yellow flagpole?
Yeah, it's got it's a Marine Corps flag and a flag back there, which is awesome.
Yes, I know exactly which one.
Yeah. So cool. 1.299. That's I think he's testing the market at that price for sure, but it's definitely got some space. It's got a nice land. It's got 2,000 square feet. It's got 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath. I mean, this is a very nice size house. It'll be interesting to see if they get it at 1.299.
Yeah, it would be.
I think they will. It may just take them some time to get it, to find the right buyer.
Yeah, and you could always put money if you want to put money into the landscaping, you could, maximize that, outdoor square footage. So
yeah, that always does help for sure. So awesome. All right, well, let's look at the bottom of the stack at $800,000 today. Eva Villages, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 13,000 square foot lot. This is a big lot. Single family brought to us by Christine Yu over at Aloha Aina Realty. Congratulations, Christine. Komomai, welcome to historic Ewa Villages. Once the highest producing plantation in Hawaii is now a thriving community of excellent shopping. That's right. Kamakana Ali'i and Ewa Beach is very close. Shopping, dining, recreation, entertainment, schools and university, hospital, medical facilities with easy access to the freeway. Located near the entrance to Ewa Beach, allows for a shorter commute to this well-maintained 3-bedroom, full bathroom, plantation-style house located directly across from Ewa Municipal Golf Course and a beautiful view of Mount Ka'ala. Wow, you don't see it called Mount Ka'ala very often. Most people just say it's Makakilo, but Mount Ka'ala is like that's what Makakilo sits on.
Right.
Freshly painted interior and exterior, newer kitchen, bathrooms, and flooring, new screens on vintage-style sliding glass windows. Stairs to attic space with 2 ceiling vents for cool retreat or more storage. No building permit for this bonus space. Re-roofed in 2020, 2021. Tent, fumigation, ground room cleaning. All right, so they just treated it as well. All right, 13,000 square feet. All right, first open house this Sunday. All right, look at that nice big open air carport. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's got a lot of I know exactly where this house is. Yeah. All right, nice. Lots of the land. This one's all about the land right here.
It is
a nice and there you go. You can walk across. That's I forget what hole that is, but it's the Ewa.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right.
You know what I'm talking about?
I have my bearings now. Yep.
Yeah, Ewa Villages. Yeah. It's a great little. There's a big royal palm. In fact, you can see all these royal. That's not there, but there's at one of the roads that comes in there. There's a bunch of royal palms along it as you're going back to that. It's off of Renton. It's off of Renton Road.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Exactly.
Entertain. Extra large covered patio, outdoor laundry, long driveway.
Yeah. Is that their private drive?
I think so. Yeah. Wow. I mean, 13,000 square feet is, that's over a quarter of an acre. Yeah. Right. Upgraded kitchen, newly installed door, completed after the photo. Oh, okay. So they've got the new door or painted it at least, probably.
Okay.
Another view of the beautiful kitchen. That's a nice countertop. That's an interesting countertop and backsplash.
Yeah, it looks like they, up against the stove area, they continued that.
Yeah. Is that like straight polished granite?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they said. Can't tell.
Yeah, it says another view of the beautiful kitchen. Stairs on the left lead to the attic space. Left beyond the kitchen, primary bedroom. Okay. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't talk about the countertop, but that's a pretty cool.
I like when they do the countertop though, and they extend it up onto the backsplash. I do think that's a nice look. It's clean.
It's a nice touch, kind of like that. Like whenever they do the quartz countertop, and then they'll do a side piece like here. It's like a waterfall.
Oh yeah, the waterfall. Oh
yeah.
The waterfall. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's always a nice touch too. Although it's appeasing to the eye, but it has some it forces you into, from a storage standpoint, you can't really use that side for storage for anything.
That's true. That is true. Good point.
But it looks good. I like it when they do that, honestly, personally. Yeah. All right, there you go. The upstairs unpermitted storage space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this was plantation style. This is a single wall, post and pier.
Yep.
Primary bathroom with another door that leads to the hallway and the patio. Okay, so you can access the master through the back door. All right. Second bedroom views of the golf course and Mount Ka'ala.
Nice. Good windows in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Guest bathroom with shelves behind the door on the right. Okay. Third bedroom leading out to your own porch and patio lanai. There you go. Nice big French doors there.
Is that the closet space there, or did they?
Oh, excuse me. I believe it is. Yeah, it looks like it is. Another view of the third bedroom. And there's your patio and your lanai storage space. I think this might be that bedroom right here, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's it right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. Let's take a look and just get our bearings for where this thing is real quick. Yeah, so here's Renton right here, which is like, this is like Fort Barrett, sorry. Or not Fort Barrett, Fort Weaver. So if you got Fort Weaver that comes down here, and then you turn on Renton, and then this is the Eva Villages right here.
Right.
So, Malaco Street. So yeah, and these are all like old plantation. All these houses are see the roofs, how they're all the same. This is all like old school plantation homes, like from the 1940s, right? This was built like pre-war.
And there's some that are actually designated for historic purposes, right? They have placards and everything. So
yeah, this is the old Eva plantation over here, I think.
Right.
Some of these, they've got like a bunch of like the old plantation gears from like from the sugar plant, the sugar cane.
Oh yeah, right.
Process sugar because it was it was sugar cane. Out there.
Yeah.
So here, I'll show you the palm trees, the royal palms I was talking about. I think they're right along through here. Yeah, there they are. So you see these. Yeah, it's nice going back here. And then this, like I said, you're going back to the golf course back here. So it's really nice. It's a very it's kind of a mix between, it's a hybrid of old and new, but you've got these plantation style homes that, if for the family that's looking for a little bit of land. In fact, I know a buyer that might actually like that property. Actually, that could be the perfect property for her. In fact, I'm gonna call her right when we get off this call.
Yeah. Fresh off the press. So
yeah, fresh off the press, exactly. That's why I like to do this. And there's the parking lot for the golf course right there, and then there's the clubhouse for the parking for Eva Villages. So
nice.
So cool. Well, good. Well, that's our Hawaii real estate roundup for today. What did you like the best? Which one was your favorite, do you think?
Oh gosh. I think I love the Makakilo home just because of the amount of land that's there. And like, I was just imagining the pool that could be built like they did by the neighbor and all that. So,
yeah.
And Makakilo is basically home for me. So
yeah, it's close. Yeah, exactly. I would say the the Makakilo
North Shore, but the North Shore home, if that's what you're thinking, was also
it was nice. It was nice. Oh, we got a new one that's come on just since then. Oh no, that one's in coming soon status. Oh, but still, no, that one's coming soon. Yeah, the Wailua one was I liked it, but I liked the lot a little better for the Makakilo one as well. So I think I would have to go with your choice. Although those vaulted ceilings with that white, and the treatments were very nice too. I don't know. It's a tough one. Makakilo is going to get you more space and more land for less money, though. So I guess that was it.
For sure. Yeah.
Anyway.
Sounds good.
Well, very cool. Well, Amy, thank you so much for joining us this week. It's so great having you on. Yep.
So good to be on and be a part of the team. So.
Yes, ma'am. Well, you have a wonderful afternoon. And for our viewers, thank you so much. If you like this video, please drop a like, a subscribe. We will always appreciate your subscribes. And please give us a comment if you have any questions or anything about Hawaii real estate. That's all for this week. Aloha. See you.
Aloha.